Hey, boss, you gotta tell me what happened with that guy that followed your wife home.
I get outside, and this little person hops out of the car.
Little person?
Under 4 feet, short arms, legs, big head. Anyway, he hops out, he's yelling at my wife, "You effing B, where did you learn to drive?" And he starts swinging this around.
Did you take it from him?
Oh no, he dropped it and ran in terror when the chickens came running up to him because they thought he was going to feed them.
So he followed your wife home to run in terror from chickens?
He ran a few yards, but then he fell, and apparently he's one of those little people that have a hard time getting back up. And that's when
Fred, the goat who was so horny he had to chop his balls off because he humped a goose to death?
well, apparently he saw a soft target and went ahead and mounted the little person.
Didn't you go out there armed because you thought someone was gonna try and do your wife harm?
I was laughing so hard I'd never get a straight shot off. He looks over at me and says, "Aren't you going to help me?" And I look at him and said, "Oddly enough, I'm kind of into this."
How long did you let that go on?
Only a few more seconds, because he really started screeching when Fred got traction and started pile driving him across the gravel driveway.
Kinda took the fire out of him, huh?
He said when he stood up, he was going to kick my ass, and that's when I said, "Well, I'll make it a fair fight." Pat the 45 on my hip and said, "I'm going inside. I'm going to change this out for a 22. I'll be right back." He left before I came back out.